morning to everyone. Welcome to Coffee Conversation with Alumni. This is Shailendra Darekar, Alumni President of ASSMS. I would like to welcome Mr. Dhananjay Sisagar. Mr. Dhananjay went to London after his degree and worked there for 6 years. He has worked with the leading brands of hotels such as Ganesh, Marriott International, Renaissance, Reebok Sports Club. His last position in London was F&B manager. He came back to India with the thought of giving back to the society and worked with our own college as an assistant professor for 8 years. At present, he is based in Canada, working as a director of hospitality services with Compass Group. Once again, welcome Mr. Dhananjay Sisagar.
That's really kind of you. Thank you for your kind words. I really appreciate that. I'm really glad that I'm able to connect with ASSMS CHMCT. In my life, definitely this name or this place, ASSMS CHMCT, is undoubtedly has got a special value in my life. So as a student, I learned a lot through this college. And of course, ma'am, Sonali ma'am was my teacher that time. Um, Going away from the college was great opportunity to be in London, definitely. But coming back to college was fantastic period. It's unforgettable. It's memorable period of my life. 8 years as assistant professor teaching students was fantastic experience. But working with a great team of ASSMS is what makes me carry these memories with me all the time. And so much to learn as a student, as an assistant professor, as a teacher, so much to learn in this college, around the college. The management is amazing. The support is so good, amazing. So we have to have a lot of opportunities to grow ourselves as a faculty member. So I'm really happy that Preeti, Sasha, and Shailendra, you are part of this great team under the guidance of Sonali ma'am. Yeah,
Okay,
thank you
thank you
so
so
much.
much for a lovely word, DJ. How does education help in the practical world, especially working abroad?
As a student, you are getting the one of the best opportunity to learn a lot of things because no matter where you go in the world, education will be your base because that's the foundation of your career, that's the foundation of your journey. Education will definitely give you the self identity, education will give you the power to make the right decision, and definitely education will give you the freedom to be what you want to be. And most importantly, you will get the confidence because of the education.
Okay, thank you, DJ. Next one, how would you keep yourselves updated with regards to change in our industry? Whatever change happen in the industry nowadays, so how you keep updated? What is your guidance for the students?
Sure. For this, I think what students have to understand that whenever they see any change happening, they should be ready to adapt that change for sure. Continuous learning approach is what is definitely important. So whether you come, whether you become supervisor or manager in the future, you still have to keep learning because the change will definitely keep coming all the time. And change is something which will never change. So that's for sure. So you have to keep learning all the time. And the most important thing is that you have to keep working on your mindset because the success of whatever you do is 10% is the skill set, but the 90% is your mindset. If your mindset is ready to grow, you will definitely grow.
With the next question, how is your experience so far working in Canada? How you are dealing with the current situation?
Canada is first of all is a multicultural country. So
Yes, sir.
if I split your question and answer the first part of the question, definitely Canada is a multicultural country and they have a strong respect for all the people who bring knowledge, experience and skills with them and qualification of course. But the best part I would suggest that hotel industry do definitely respect you. If you have the dedication, if you have the urge to grow and succeed, definitely they will respect you. So you just have to show that courage. And the best thing I would suggest to you, all the students especially, networking is the key for your success. I am talking about knowledge, I'm talking about skills, I'm talking about education, I'm talking about degree, that's for sure. But if you don't connect with people, people won't know you. People won't know your value. People will know they won't know your qualification. They won't know your education or your experience. They won't know even your personality. So you have to have the first thing that in your mind, you have to do is networking. So you have to start connecting with people. It could be through job fairs, it could be through exhibitions, it could be through LinkedIn, it could be through professional way in a Facebook. I'm saying professional way, right? So even your Facebook updates, your Facebook profiles, make sure they are in professional manner, because a lot of industry people, they when they do the screening check, they also check your personal profiles. Yeah.
Okay, great answer, sir. What are the habits that contribute towards your success?
I won't say that I'm 100% successful today. It's still a long journey for me. And but yes, I've faced a lot of ups and downs, and the guidance which I've been getting all the time from ma'am, and of course our colleagues at all the faculty members at ASSMS, they have been my motivational people. So that's great. Few of the factors that I would definitely say from my point of view is that the dedication, be focused, what you want to be, where you want to be, and don't give up at any given point. If you give up at any given point, you will never grow. You will never be successful. There would be a time where you want to definitely quit. It's enough. You want to go back. You want to just take a round. You want to take a U-turn, but don't do that. And that's the point is where you might be successful. So just hold on. Don't give up. Don't quit.
Dhananjay, today at the age of, I don't know, 30, 35, you decided to go to Canada, Dhananjay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Very
yes.
fine. Yeah.
He absolutely started from scratch.
Scratch. Yes.
He took up a kind of a educational course just to make sure that he gets his PR, and started right from there. Like he said, he was open to a dishwashing job as well at that age, when we are at a middle age middle section of our
Management.
careers.
Yes.
And he said that I still have quite a few years and I can make it. And he really did, because he believed in himself. I think for success, for being a success, you need to believe in yourself, and that's what he does.
That's true, ma'am.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Who is your idol and what inspire you the most?
This is a difficult question, Shailendra. Who asked that question? Honestly speaking, I started with my
Two,
I
three
started
idols.
with my first mentor is in front of me only, Dr. Sonal Zada. So he has been my great inspiration.
All students.
As I said, the journey has been very long, for me. And as I said, it's been going through so many ups and downs in life. I definitely want to one person who's definitely there in my life is my dad, because he told me only one thing when I refused the engineering admission at ASSMS and I took hotel management admission. He told me only one thing in life, that I don't want you to do hotel management, but this is your wish, you do it, that's fine. He wanted me to be an engineer. He told me only one thing, that whatever you do, just do the best. That's all.
Great, great. That's true.
I'm happy today that I'm able to reach to the director position. Of course, in the college, I wanted to be a principal.
Thank you so much. It was a very valuable advice and experience you shared, Dhananjay sir, with us. Now I
Sure.
will take you to the memory lane of the ASSMS
Oh
with
my
the rapid
God.
fire. Three things that inspire you with regards to ASSMS Institute. No, not
Yes.
Management, infrastructure, and the support from principal and the colleagues.
Name three teachers you admire the most.
Sonali ma'am, Milind sir, and
Wow, fantastic. Were you ever detained in college?
D10? No,
Yes. No.
never.
Okay. Coffee with teacher or coffee with girlfriend? What would you prefer?
Coffee with teacher.
Yeah. What was the first lie you told your family because of college life?
First lie. Oh my God. I think my first practical, when we got food to take home, and I told that, oh, we always get food every day now home. So they were very happy.
Wow, well, fantastic. And the last question, सध्या ती काय करती आता?
सध्या बाळाला सांभाळते.
Okay, next question, sir. Is it we have to work differently with a new approach towards COVID?
this COVID-19 is definitely one of the learning lesson for everybody. Means what one thing can change the whole world upside down. This is one of the best example. But trust me, no matter whether COVID is coming or all those things, our industry is still surviving. It's not going to die. So from the opportunity point of view, if that's one of the fear students may have in their mind, what should we do in the future now? We are just passing out and there won't be any jobs for us. Trust me, there are jobs still there in the industry. We still require people to work in this pandemic situation too.
Sir, actually, after this, like in this situation, everything has got down. So, what can be the essentials to reopen the hotel restaurants in the similar way what it was?
Situation is not great at this point. So, and because we are involved in customer service, we have to maintain certain government regulations at this point, and the health authority, which are kind of giving us directions and essential instructions to follow at this point for sure. It could be small phases to start with. How can we handle from basically from delivery till the final product which goes out on the table? We are all working on that now. There will be SOPs, there will be QA manuals coming up. Everybody's working on it. It's not only me or my company working on it, but there are a lot of leading hotels, leading companies. They all are working on these manuals or QA policies or small SOPs, which will definitely make a change in your operation. I'm not going to say that it will change your whole customer service or customer experience, but yes, there will be certain changes which will happen for sure.
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask, how would you rate the importance of having an Indian work experience in India before moving abroad for a few
Uh,
years?
I would be very honest. I did 6 months training in India, which was in Le Méridien Hotel located near Pune station. But but
Okay.
that 6 month training was so vigorous.
Yes.
That kind of gives you the whole insight of the hotel industry, and it makes you strong. Trust me.
Yes.
The
True.
life abroad is comparatively easy and better in terms of working conditions. You work here for 8 hours strictly and you go home. You get 2 days off here. You're not supposed to come to work on those 2 days off.
Wow.
So life is completely better. But if you have the Indian experience, even the training in India makes a lot of difference. You become so strong, physically, and main thing is mentally. That this is what the industry is all about. I have to gear up for this industry. And that's where you become stronger and stronger day by day. So it's good to have Indian experience all the time.